Hello everyone, this is Ep12 and welcome to episode 12 of Ep12's FTB Skies Let's Play series. Today I'm working on, I think what I want to work towards today is getting the first of our RF power up and running and an AE network if we can. I'd like to have, all the AE things. I'm assuming there's like wireless things and whatnot in here for AE. Hopefully the Infinity ones are in their pack. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. I guess, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's wireless boosters. Is there the Infinity or the advanced range? So there's an Infinity range booster. Yeah, that's what's up. And that one has the dimensional card. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Just want to know if it was in the pack. Cars and Other Stars, probably not quite close to there. But wanted to know that it was in the pack. So I've been letting some amethysts grow been in between episodes here for the main purpose of getting amethyst meshes. Now you'll notice that I have a lot of obsidian and magma blocks in my inventory. That's because I went into the nether and harvested a bunch of nether blocks, magma blocks, and brought them back here. And I set up a fan with water above it on a depot. And now I can pop that dude in there, and look, it's doing the water thing. And remember, you can wash magma blocks and turn them into obsidian. So this is how I got enough obsidian to put void upgrades in all my drawers. Because I really needed to do that. Like, I didn't want the whole belt system that we set up over the last couple episodes to be gummed up. And we knew that was going to happen if I didn't, take care of the obsidian thing. So it doesn't take too long, and remember it does the whole stack at a time, which is nice, and then boom, stack of obsidian. If I wanted to, I could automate that. I don't know that I need to just yet. But this system, by the way, working pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty pleased with it. A little bit of cleanup here, a little bit of cleanup there, but overall it's doing all right. It's distributing all the items the way I would want it to. Everything is making its way over to the drawer system. Nothing is gummed up. I added a couple, more types of stuff. Now I've got room here for the new resources we're going to need. So if we take a look at the amethyst mesh, we'll note that for gravel, we're going to wind up getting fluorite, raw uranium, and geodes. So I'm going to have to add uranium to the belt sorting thing for smelting. I assume that can just be, done and done. Everything else, I think we're already getting. For dust, we're going to wind up just getting skystone. That's the new item only. I think everything else we're already getting. So I've got a spot for skystone and the uranium and the geodes and the fluorite. So that'll be what we're going to go do pretty much right now. So let's see. Can I just... how would one... There we go. That's what's up. So what are you doing in absence of a... You seem to be sifting something. I don't know what, but you seem like you think you're sifting something. You have no mesh, but that's okay. So you... can be upgraded to amethyst mesh. Nice. Which can then be installed. Beautiful. And then I'll just void this extra junk that I've collected as a result. Alright, not bad. And then into here, I can add the drops. Now, what I should wind up seeing shortly, hopefully, is the excess items. Now, some of them have a pretty low chance of happening, but Skystone, that's one of them. I want to go get everything staged, right? Uranium, we want to be prepared for that. I need to add that to the filters for the smelting. Cool. And then it just should be fluorite and geode. So we'll see what we get with that stuff in a sec. So what I'll do while I'm waiting is upgrade these guys. Cool. And uranium. Perfect. So now uranium, not allowed to go out that way, is allowed to go out that way. And nothing else should be needed filter-wise. I just want to see the fluorite and the geode so I can put them in the drawer and be ready for them. But if we were to, for example, drop that on there, Uranium should make its way over and get smelted. Nice. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Still no flint and geode, or fluorite and geode. Come on, dude. I want to stage my drawers. I'll have to come back and handle that shortly then. The only other thing I'll do is wait for the uranium to be smelted, and then I'm going to snag that so that, again, I can put it in my drawer that I need it in. So you're going to go there, and you can go here, Skystone Dust. Perfect. Still no fluorite and geode. Alright, we're getting Skystone Dust. That's the main thing I need, because I wanted to get into Applied Energistics today. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do RF power. I'm interested to see what my options are here. You know, for Tier 1, we've got some of the standard stuff, right? Solid fuel generators. There's many of them that can generate RF from fuel. There's solar panels and heat generators and wind generators from Mechanism. Industrial Foregoing's Pitiful generator, the Tier 1 mycelial generators. And then the Reaper generator looks interesting. I should check that out at some point. They apparently generate RF from harming or killing mobs. I should investigate that, because that sounds neat. And then there's the thermal dynamos, there's the biogenerator, and the Tier 2 mycelial generators. And then gas burning from Mechanism, which we know is usually like, you know, this lasts for half the series because gas burning generators are super powerful. And then you've got big reactors from Mechanism. That's about it, the Mechanism generators. I don't see much else. And then the fusion reactor. So we'll have to see once we get to that point, you know, how we're going to handle things. The other thing I was looking at, by the way, is I was just starting to poke at the overpowered chapter, and it looks kind of cool. So I'm interested to get into some of these, you know, things, because there is some decent stuff going on. You get some creative things pretty early on. Yeah, really not bad at all. Creative blaze cake. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Creative mana pool. Right. There's a bunch of things that you'll get early on. Don't look too terrible. So let's get AE going today. That's not like a plan. Okay, there's my fluorite. Now I'm just waiting on a geode. I guess you're just going to be super rare, aren't you? That's okay. I'll forgive you. Fluorite can chill there, and that works for me. Any new amethyst buds just yet? Not quite. All right, let's get AE going then, because that's going to be super nice to have. So I'm going to start with taking some of these guys. And remember, we got some Certus Quartz crystals out there. Now, how would I go about getting this normally? I'm just curious what the quest has me do, because I got a flawless crystal, right? Which is really quite cool. Which mods in here have mystical storage, huh? That's neat. We should check that out too at some point, just for fun. But I really want to get into this today. So where do we get these from? Certus Quartz can be converted to sort in Mechanism's enriching chamber. All right, so I was supposed to do Mechanism to get the Certus Quartz crystal, and then from there we can get charged quartz. Not a big deal. So let's get some charged quartz. So we're going to need a charger. There's just going to be some iron and some copper. I know we're going to need some redstone and some quartz at some point. So not a big deal there. So first things first, we want a charger. And second thing second, we're really going to want some RF gen. So let me think for a minute about what kind of power gen I want to go with, because, yeah, there's a lot of options. So what's gummed up my system here? Remember when I theorized that one of those loot bees could spawn and gum up my system? Pretty sure a loot bee spawned and gummed up my system. Guess we could put like covers on the belts or something. We'll see. All right, so while flipping through JEI, because I'm just looking for something new to do, right? We've done, similar things all the time. What's something new we could come up with? And here's what I found. I don't know if it's unique to this pack or if it's a new thing in thermal overall, but I was looking at the different kinds of dynamos, And I noticed that the compression dynamo, which, you know, obviously the best way to power that thing is refined fuel. We can get refined fuel from oil, which we can get from crude oil, right? Crude oil we can actually get from soul sand, which is shockingly easy to get in this pack. So we could just take soul sand, process it into crude oil, process that into heavy and light oil, and then subsequently process that into refined fuel, and then use that for power. That might be our not immediate power, because obviously all that processing and stuff is going to require a significant investment in thermal. But that might be fun. So I think that's what I might try setting up in the future, like a production line from basically soul sand all the way up to infinite fuel, right? Because soul sand is like super cheap, right? Soul sand, can we get it just automatically from... We can get it from that. We can get it from soul soil to soul sand. So we can just get an infinite amount of that from pedestals. Like straight up, like pedestal makes soul sand, boom, makes oil. Should be doable, right? I would say yes. I would say absolutely yes. And I might want to throw a quick soul sand doohickey here for making nether quartz, maybe gas tiers even, right? And but having adding nether quartz to this production line would probably be smart. I'll probably get that cooking soon. But I just wanted to show you guys what my plan is for the future. So now let's get the first couple production dudes is going to be some Sterling dynamos. Let's see, is that going to work? Yeah. Let's start with 3 of them. Does that sound like a good number? 1, 2, 3. Let's get a stack of you. And we're going to go flux ducts because, you know, let's have a theme here. I got all the metals I would need except lead. And I should probably snag some glass, of which we have many. Many glass because of automation. That's the beauty of automating things, right? 36 sounds like a good number of flux ducts for now. And then I'll put everything else away. See? Nice and clean inventory now. Loving it. I should consider a drawer for Certus quartz crystals, but we'll get there. Now, there's a couple questions for the Sterling dynamo that we're going to want to know. Let's see, I should have more charcoal than coal, actually, right now. Yeah, buddy. Let's start with, does this thing, I haven't used these in a little while, right? But how do they do in terms of, you know, wastefulness of coal, right? I know generally they would slow down, and there's probably augments that might make it be a little bit more efficient. So there's the flux linkage amplifier, flux efficiency. Increases fuel efficiency. There used to be a thing that would, like, you know, completely preserve excess, but I don't know if that still exists. So what I'm going to do is charge this up with a tick accelerator. I want to see when, like, the internal buffer is completely full. So now we're producing 4 RF a tick. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Output's at 10%, so it drops output down to 10%. Does it burn the fuel at the same rate? It seems to be burning it pretty quick, right? Is it going to stop now? Because that's what I want to see. I don't want to see any more charcoal usage. Got it? If you're completely full buffer, I don't want you wasting that much charcoal. I think it does. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, so temporarily, you're just going to do... Can you do that and have power? Stored 1.6k AE. Nice, it did transfer it over. Sweet. So then I should be able to do this and that. And we can automate this bad boy with a minimalistic amount of effort. Now, my understanding is that if I take a charged and I drop it in a pool of water with a dust, cool. I like it. Easy peasy. So that's an early approach to getting more Certus Quartz Crystal. Now, obviously, we'll also be able to do the budding stuff, but I want to wait until I can get the Crystal Growth Accelerator before placing down that Flawless, because I only found one Flawless budding Certus Quartz, as far as I remember. Oh, good, we have more Certus Quartz in here, so that's cool. I should snag that. But we only found one of the Flawless dudes, and unless I'm mistaken, even with Silk Touch, if you break this, it becomes a lesser version of that. So the way to break it and keep it is using the chamber thingy from AE. So I've never done that before. We may try it at some point, but I'd like to get it right the first time and place the Flawless Budding Certus Quartz in a place that I won't have to move it. So now that we have a few of those going, let's get some of you and some of you. Now, see, I'm low on nether quartz, so I should really add nether quartz to the thing. All right, so you're going to go there, you're going to go there. And I guess real quick, this is going to be temporary, but I want to get some stuff cooking here. So what I should be able to do is this, and then you are going to insert, you're going to extract and stock, and then you're going to insert, and then you extract, filter, Certus Quartz, and then you can stock. Do I need to put, I forget. I guess we'll find out. I forget how I set up stocking mode. I would think I can use basic filters on stocking mode, right? I would hope so. So let's see what happens. I put that in there. He should extract, and then boom, it gets stocked. Beautiful. Cool. Be right back when that makes a bunch of that. And just like that, boom, lots of charged Certus. Nice. So then we should be able to get a bunch of that. I should get a single one of these, but we'll get there eventually. Excellent. All right, so with those taken care of now, we've got the basics down. Let's get a few of you. So you're going to need some Certus Quartz dust and some glass. We actually have a decent amount of that in my inventory. So let's get you. I thought I had a bunch of glass. Did I put it away? I must have. You know, every now and then a double click happens. I don't know if that's my mouse. I don't think so, because it only happens in Minecraft. I think 30 should be enough, right? And then we'll get... That should be a good start. That should be a good start for what we want. Cool. Hey, I got 4 Skystone as a quest reward for that. That's actually very helpful, because we need 4 Skystone for this. Okay. Now, for the engineering processors, we're going to need inscriber presses. So the AE2 press looks like we can get them from the smithing table, from what I saw. Basically, it's paper plus whatever the resource is equals the thing. Cool. So let's get ourselves a smithing table. I think I've got the stuff for it. Nope, I don't have any of the stuff for it. Something is wriggling out from the amethyst. Look at you, sneaky. Well, I mean, I'll happily take your free endstone. So smithing table was iron and wood. I can probably put away these drawers right now. Anything else I don't need? I don't need any more laser IO stuff at the moment. Okay. So we've got that. So we want our smithing table now. This is probably one of the first times I've ever seen the inscriber recipes work this way, but it's a good way to do it. Got to come up with a clever way to give you inscriber recipes somehow, right? How about right there? I should have 4 paper, actually, because, yeah. And then diamond, gold, and silicon can come from smelting Certus Quartz dust. And we can totally set up a create smelting system to do this for us, too, if we wanted to. We'll probably get into mechanism at some point, but we'll see. You never know. All right, so now U4, and then it's going to be engineering that dude, that dude, and that dude. And there you go. All four thingies. That works. Okay, now we're going to need to use them. Do we have the good inscribers? We do. We have the advanced inscribers. Those things are the best, remember? We just want to use them if we can. So regular inscribers are this. We're going to need some sticky. And then the good inscribers need some engineering processors. So let's knock these out real quick. Do we have slime balls? I feel like we had slime balls. We were getting slime balls from what? We did slime balls with magic, didn't we? Yes, that's what we did. That's what we did. So we got cactus from sifting sand, didn't we? Yes. Yes, we did. Did we not plant cactus anywhere? No, we did plant cactus. It's back here. That's right. I remember now. You don't grow to infinite heights, though, like your buddy Sugarcane. I was just like leaving it there and seeing how far it goes. Is that cool? Works for me. I should automate the mana production thing at some point, but we'll get there. So much to do, so little time. All right, so then we want pistons, which will want some of this. And some of that. So in total, we generally want 5 of these, right? So that means 10 pistons and 10 sticky pistons and 5 inscribers. Perfect. Now, do the inscribers need to be hooked up to... Nope, they can have the power connected right to them. Perfect. So let's get some calculation processors, right? Now, if I wanted to, what I could do is alter this real quick, and we can say insert diamond, and then extract engineering circuits. And then if I put like 8 of you dudes in here, would you be cool? I think you will. That is the wrong press. There's your problem. I was like, why isn't that working? That should be working. And then extract? Yeah, that works. Cool. So how about we do the other circuits as well to extract, right? And then we could probably also do the silicon, dude. And then gold. And which one am I forgetting? No, that should be good. Actually, yeah, because Certus Quartz is the other one. Nice. So then we get a few of these, and that'll make life a little bit easier. So I'm going to, in total, want 10 of these, actually. Right? And then for silicon, we're going to want, you know, might as well just do a whole stack. And while we're at it, how about we throw another stack of this in here ready to go. So we have lots of silicon ready. Cool. All right, so now you're going to swap out the silicon. And we'll do this obviously much better shortly. For now, I'm just kind of getting the basic pieces put together. So let me clean up inventory. Oh, that's so good. I love it. And then we'll come back in a few minutes once I've got all this crafting done. So what I'm going to do off camera here is just make the silicon and then combine them with the redstone and yada, yada, yada. Cool. So we'll be right back. Oh, and just as a reminder, tick accelerating doesn't seem to work on these. Ah, just what I was looking for. Soul soil. Nice. I was hoping I'd find some soul soil here, and I did. Also, I found 2 more flawless budding Certus quartz in one of the chests here, so that was kind of convenient. I don't think I need many more of that stuff, so I'll just leave it. So while that's cooking, why don't I real quick get this soul soil thing up and running. Should be as easy as that. And you're producing soul soil? Or soul sand? Okay. And then all we need to do probably is just move this dude. So let's snag one of these. And then I will put you away so that I can get 4 of you. I will ditch this stick that keeps getting given to me. And yeah, now I can disable them with a command. And then you upgrade to an amethyst mesh. New sifter here. I'm going to have to move this cogwheel, obviously. Not a big deal, though. And then we'll probably also want a laser node to sit here. We'll bind the U2 together, and on the up, we'll get an extract. Did we wind up with anything else on the up? That was just it, right? Extract on white, that's it. Straight up done. Okay, cool. And then you, and then you, and then you, and then from the receiving to the sending, link successful, soul sand going in. And you're going to need an extract because you don't automatically go in. Right. Do I have an extra one of those, or do I have to make one? I do have an extra. Nice. Love that little search ability. Alright, so then you do, right, offhand. And you should be inserting into the sifter now. Yep, see this soul sand in there? Perfect. And then we just need to move this whole thing over one. So you guys go away, you come back to here. And then you. And that should be good, right? And now we got soul sand action. Sweet. Super cool. Alright, and then you're going to get quartz, which will be nice. You'll get nether wart, which we need to stage in the drawers. And then you'll also get gas tiers. Super rarely, but yes. So I need to be prepared for that. You'll also notice we got our geodes. I already put those in the drawer. We're getting fluorite, so that's cool. So that will get me lots of quartz over time. Now, probably soon what I'm going to want to do is speed this whole operation up, which I suspect just making this cogwheel turn faster will make all these guys produce resources a lot quicker, right? So that should be easy peasy. Good, so our quartz is coming in. That looks nice. There's another wart. Good, I wanted some of that. Well, actually, we can just do... If I do that, you should drop. Right? There you go. And then you'll make your way over there because we don't need to smelt or do anything with that stuff. Perfect. So how are we for drawers? We should probably get... Let's use a... What do we got by drawers here? We can probably just make these. That works. And then add a couple of these dudes. So you're going to want nether wart and gas tiers to go in here. And once we get our first gas tier, we can stage it up. Perfect. All right. So let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. What I'm going to do is come back next episode. And in between episodes... That should be cool. Perfect. In between episodes, I will get this whole thing cooking up. Cool. So, yeah, let's wrap up here and come back, and then we'll be good. So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. We'll come back next time and, do a whole bunch of more cool stuff. I want to get an AE system up and running. I want to get power up and running. And that'll be probably a good enough start. For now, take it easy.